College Park, Maryland. See,
Okay.
easy access.
Gotcha.
We start off at the airport, College Park
Airport, right?
Airport, and we meet there. Also, our normal meetings are the second Saturday of every month.
Wow.
From 12 o'clock to noon, or from 12 o'clock to 2 o'clock.
Now, do you guys do anything at Freeway?
We do some of our flight training out of Freeway Airport.
Gotcha. Okay. Now, for those,
But that is a different phase. They have to start at College Park Airport.
now for those that don't know, Freeway is in Bowie, right on Church Road, and that's
correct.
and I live in that area. That's why I know Freeway real well. But,
Yes, sir.
But you start at College Park, and then you guys keep moving up.
Correct. Right. We have 3 separate phases. First phase is we introduce young people to not just the flying portion, introduce them to maintenance, air traffic control, go to museums, go to the airplane tower. We teach them, or we introduce them to aviation, because a lot of young people, they get excited about flying, and then all of a sudden we give them that first flight where they touch the wheel with an instructor, and all of a sudden it becomes real.
Yeah.
And they're not really sure that they really want to fly at that point.
Right.
But I'll tell you a little bit. I've had an opportunity to work with air traffic controllers as well in my life. The hidden secret for air traffic control is if you start early, you can retire at 57 with a full pension.
Wow.
How many of us want to retire at 57? I got my hand up. I'm telling you.
Well,
But
most folks that fly maybe don't want to retire at 57.
they don't want to fly. They don't want to retire. They want to wait till 77.
Exactly. Now, hold on. Question for you guys. Since you all in aviation, have you guys seen what they're doing at Duval High School? They've got a new aviation department.
Yes, I'm familiar with Duval. As a matter of fact, aerospace instructor Patricia St. Hill, she supported our programs. She had a table purchased at our American Glory event in 2013, and she teaches over at Duval. So some of the cadets have supported our programs, but certainly you make a very good point. Not only at Duval do we have a link, but we have a strong link over at Oxon Hill High School, where one of our vice presidents, Chief Frank Killebrew, who is a career Air Force officer who has been doing tremendous work, works very closely with the JROTC. And when we do the annual breakfasts, that is typically we've done the breakfast, Brother Winston Chaney, on the Memorial Day weekend. And we hand out the scholarships that past President Jerry Burton talked about. And those scholarships are not only for aviation careers. I mean, we try to focus on science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, STEM. But, we have had students who've also entered other careers like pet science and so on. And it's very important what he said, and that is those who are listening to know that every second Saturday of the month from 12 noon to 2 at the College Park Aviation Museum conference room, right there next to the airport of Commonwealth Avenue, we meet. So it's our monthly general meeting, and we welcome those of you in the listening audience who are interested. Bring your young ones with you. You can also, after the meeting, visit the museum when it reopens, because right now, because of the coronavirus pandemic, the museum is closed, but we trust that will abate soon,
right,
and we can continue with the program. And another thing, before I conclude, I just want to mention Yvonne McGee. Yvonne McGee is the daughter of Brigadier General Charles McGee, and she is an outstanding member in that, along with, for a long time, Charles Evans. She runs our youth in aviation program, and has been doing a marvelous job. And the students meet also, as Jerry mentioned, at the airport. They have their classes there, and many of them have gone on to careers in the Air Force. There's Captain Trott, who was part of our program, who is maybe, I think, in line now for promotion to major. And we've had students who've ended up as air traffic controllers.
Okay.
So we've got an outstanding legacy of students who've gone through our program and who've risen in the professions in aviation and aerospace, and we hope to continue with your support in getting the message out. Maybe what we'll have to agree this morning, Winston, is that you'll have us on every year.
We need a part 2 of this here. Believe me. We need a part 2 to get this word out. Now, I'm hoping that since the parents and the students are home, that a few are listening that may become interested in what you guys are offering. Because what you're offering is something that, believe me, they need to be a part of. They need to be a part of.
Eddie, Brother Jerry, correct me if I'm wrong. I do not believe there exists any other program in the DMV where young people can learn to fly for free. Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe our program is unique in that regard. The East Coast chapter raises funds to afford that opportunity to young people, and I think it's one that they ought to seize with both hands.
And I've interviewed folks of all walks of life, and I have never heard of any program of this offering. Never. So I'm glad you guys are bringing it forth this morning on the morning show. Wow.
Yeah, I'll piggyback just a little bit. Our program has been involved with this process for over 20 years.
Okay.
I believe it's 26 years now, I believe. And the good thing about it is it is free, but it is a serious program. So young people that show up that want to go through the process, they excel. Mm-hmm. And you can tell early those that will excel. Last year, and I'll point out, last year we had, I believe now, 4 students out of the program that soloed. Okay. Meaning that, they get in the airplane by themselves and they take off and they land and they have to hit a certain point